So, hello students, good afternoon. This is a class of professional practice, law and ethics, and we are discussing about ethics uh, from previous classes. So, today also we'll start a topic which is also related to ethics, professional ethics or professionalism. Okay, so let me first share my screen. Okay, for my screen is visible, right? Please respond. Can you see my screen? Oh, no,
Visible, sir.
visible, right? Okay. Fine. So I think you can see the topic name. So we are going to discuss about profession and professionalism. Okay. After that, we'll discuss about a conflict of interest. Then we'll discuss about difference between gift and bribery. Bribery. Okay. Or finally, we'll end with the class by discussing about environmental breaches. Okay. Very small topic are there here, which is come under ethics. Okay. Professional ethics. Fine. So first, let me share with you that profession and professionalism. Yeah. So first, you have to understand what is profession and what is professional responsibility. Fine. So you can see professions are. I think it is already discussed in the previous classes. Still, anyway, we're going to discuss again for more clarification. Professions are those occupations that require both advanced study and mastery of a specialized body of knowledge and undertake to promote, ensure, and safeguard some aspect of others' well-being. Okay, so in when you say the definition of profession, here is the main purpose of profession. Here is common to promote, ensure, and safeguard of others' well-being. Okay, so it is profession is always related with ethics. Okay, that's why the definition also included the ethics term. Now, what is professionalism? It is the conduct, behavior, and attitude of someone in a work or business environment. That means how you're going to behave in a particular work, how you're going to use your profession, how you're going to use your experience. That define the professionalism. Okay, okay, fine. I think it is very easy to understand. Now we'll discuss about some responsibility of professional. Okay, so we'll discuss about professional responsibility. So basically, in general, it represents what? It represents legal and moral duty of a professional to apply his or her knowledge in ways that benefit his or her client and in wider society without causing any injury to either. That means we should not harm the client or even the society. In general, if you want to say, you should not do the thing which is um, harmful for the society. Okay? Wait. Okay. So yeah. So let's discuss about some responsibility of profession. So I have divided this professional responsibility under five head. Okay, 5 points we're going to discuss about professional responsibility. So first one is your ensuring integrity. So what do you mean by that? You should obey the law. Okay, you should not manipulate the law like that. So let's discuss about that. So first thing, like, tell the truth in report. That means you should not be um, manipulate the results or finding in report. Okay, you should not be manipulate. So tell the truth in report. uh, Conversation and others communication, you should not manipulate your statements. Follow copyright and laws. I think regarding copyright and laws, it's I think it is already discussed by me as well as by Chinumani ma'am. If not, we're going to discuss soon about copyright. Okay, so follow copyright and laws. Okay, then we should not misuse the company's data or to unauthorized party. You should not share your company's secret details or all these things. Value and protect intellectual property like copyrights, patent, trademark, trade secrets, etc. Not put personal gain over the needs of the project. Prevent conflict of interest. Okay, so yeah, this is all the basic thing that you should remember during your professional career. Okay, you should maintain or you should not speak falsely document. You should not prepare a falsely document or give false information to the client via communication. Okay, you should not misuse your company's name for other work. Okay, and should not misuse your others intellectual property rights like that. These all come under ensuring integrity. Fine. Next, number two, contributing to the knowledge base. Now, what is this means? It means knowledge sharing. You should share your actual experience or knowledge gained from your experience with your other um, employee or your trainee. That means share lessons learned from the project with other project manager in the company. Perform research to discover best practice management and share the result with others. Okay, so this means you should be communicate or you should share your information or your experience or your finding with the other people or other project manager within your company so that the work that you are all working in it can be completed within a time and with a smooth way. Okay, you should not like should you should not be like so conservative like that. So third one is your applying professional knowledge. Now let's see what does it mean. So a profession must respect and recognize the intellectual work and property of others and can't claim others work as their own work. All research or development sources must be documented and acknowledged by the project manager when relying on others' work. That means, suppose some other person from other company or even within your company have done something or have proposed some work. Okay, now you should not, uh, as per professionalism or as per professionalism, you should not demand or you should not publish that particular work that you should not you are not part of it, but you have published by that you are part of that or you have created that things. Okay, it is against your professional ethics. Okay, you should not claim others property rights or other research. Okay, and suppose in a particular your work you need some help from the other work. Okay, but that work is not yours. You can use the particular work but only after taking the permission or in the report that you are going to prepare. In that report you have to mention their acknowledgement. Okay, you have to acknowledge their work in your report if you are going to use their knowledge. Okay, that's called professional ethics. Okay, or that's called professionalism. That means you must respect and recognize other property, means other intellectual property like the research or development sources. Okay, all these things you have to give credit for their work. Next, number four, balancing stakeholders' interest. I think regarding stakeholders, we already discussed in the first two classes. Okay, so a professional must represent themselves and their project truthfully to the general public. Now, when it comes to general public, it represents all the other in living in the environment. Okay, so you should represent themselves and their project truthfully like in an advertisement or a press release or public forum. Okay, you should not misuse the public forum by giving falsely information. Okay, to the client or to the other people. You must avoid conflict of interest with customer or other stakeholders. That means you should follow the law binded by some other stakeholders, or you should take a good relation with the customer like that. Next, number 5, respecting differences. Now let's see what is this means. Interact with team and stakeholders in a professional and cooperative manner. Understand cultural diversity, norms, and stakeholders' communication style. Show flexibility towards diversity, tolerance, and self-control. That means in practical field, you may be encountered by different person of different character. Okay, so you should maintain your professionalism. Okay, you should not suppose in some way, in some point, you may get some anger. Okay, but you should control your emotion. You should have some tolerance capability. You should have that. You should aware that how to behave with which people. That means you are. It's depend on with whom you are communicating. It may be a client. It may be other stakeholders. Okay, it may be anybody, but you have to remember that you are a professional and you have to behave like a professional. Okay, so you should interact with team or other stakeholders in a professional manner, okay, or cooperative manner. Fine. So these all fives are the main responsibility that every professional must remember in your professional life. Okay. So first one is your ensuring integrity, then knowledge sharing, that is contributing the knowledge base, then applying professional knowledge. Okay. That means you should uh, give credit to others' work if you are taking reference for their work. Okay, you have to give credit. Then balancing stakeholders' interest. Okay, you have to be while going for advertising or while going for a press release or public forum, you should give the actual or you know truth of the particular project. Okay, you should not be misuse the or misguide the people. And finally, the five, that respecting different. That means a person all are different from each other. So you have to as a profession, since you are in a profession, that means as a professional, you should interact with other people that we are going to interact within a professional life with a professional or corporate manner. Okay, you should remember that. So you should these things are very easy to understand. You just need to realize these things. You can also write this term in your own language also, not a big deal. Only thing you have to understand. Okay. Next, we're going to discuss about some different point like conflict of interest. What is conflict of interest? How conflict of interest occur? Then gift and bribe and environmental breaches. Okay. Now let me share with you that why this conflict will come. Conflict of interest will come. So here from this statement, you will get a very good understanding that a conflict of interest occurs when an entity or a particular individual becomes unreliable. When? Because of the clash between personal interest and professional duties and responsibilities. That means when there is a clash between the personal interest. Okay, when you believe that my personal interest is higher than the professional duties, then conflict of interest will come. Okay, in a business, a conflict of interest arises when a person chooses personal gain over duties to their employer or to an organization in which they are a stakeholders or exploits their position for personal gain in some way. So here are some very basics thing here. Uh, Given I think it is very easy to understand. That means you should maintain your or you should be make separate or your professional gain and your personal gain and professional gain. Okay, they are two different things. Okay, you should not you should always give priority to your professional duties or professional responsibility over personal interest. Okay, so whenever a conflict of interest will come, you should understand that means there must be a um, professional or personal duty or personal interest come arises more than professional duties. Okay, so you should remember these things. The professional duties and responsibilities always come first. Fine. Next, gift and bribe or bribery. So I think this thing looks similar, but there is a difference. You should remember, or you should mark that whatever you are getting from another person, whether it is a gift or bribe. So if in a basic definition of gift and bribe, when somebody give a gift, I don't think he needs something in return. But when somebody gives a bribe, that means he gives something to you for a return of personal interest. Okay, so there is a very thin line between gift and bribery. Fine, so you should understand this. So here it is written here that a gift is something of value given without the expectation of return. Okay, without the expectation of return. You can give a return gift, but there is no expectation. There is no question of expectation. Okay, but a bribe is the same thing given in the hope of influence or benefit. Okay, so yeah, in a professional, if whenever going to in a professional career, there will be a situation whenever going in a higher position, may other person or third party or different people may give you gift. Okay, in a professional life, not a personal, in a professional life. Okay, so you must be get an idea about why it's given to me that things. Okay, so you should understand that what is the difference between gift and bribery. Okay, so I think you all understand these things, so you should you know try to understand this difference between gift and bribe even in the future. Okay, and yeah, next at the last, environmental breaches. Now what is meant by this environmental breaches? Breaches is what? It's a gap, okay, or a barrier, or it's a violation of law. Okay, so environmental breaches mean violation of environmental law. Okay, or not considering the environmental safety. It is called environmental breaches. Fine. So an actual breach or is a situation where a business has failed to comply with an environmental regulation or law. It may be that despite of level of care and attention the organization gives to environmental protection, something has gone wrong or an incident has occurred. That means whatever you do during your professional life, always ensure that whether your work is harmful for the environment or not. Okay, to always remember that. Okay, you should not do anything which may harm the environment or environmental law. Okay, via your work or even in your publishing or press release or anything. Okay, you should always remember that environmental issue is always come first. Okay, fine. I think this is all about the today class about professional ethics. This all these things you should remember, not for this semester, even for the life, for your civil engineering career. It is very important to realize. Okay, so I want to close here. Any doubt till now? Any doubt? So with this class, where we have ended our professional ethics. Okay, so till now we have discussed about professional practice and professional ethics. Okay, thank you. Let me first stop my sharing. Okay, wait. Let me take the snap of the attendance. Okay, please respond to our call. Okay, wait. Please respond to our call. Roll number 69. 51.
51 present, sir.
52.
Sir, 51 present, sir.
DIY. 52.
Oh, thank you, sir.
53. 54.
53, yes, sir.
53. Okay. 54.
Present, sir.
54 है क्या? 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61.
Present, sir.
62.
61 present, sir.
DIY 61. DIY 62. 63.
Yes, sir. 63.
Okay. 64. 65. 66.
Yes, sir. 66.
67.
Present, sir.
68. 69 or 70.
Present, sir.
71.
70
ठीक है 71. 72.
Present, sir.
73. 74.
Present, sir. 74
Okay,
present.
75.
Present, sir. 75.
Okay, 76. 77. Okay, 52 DIY. 76. 77. 78.
Yes, sir. 78.
79. 80.
Present, sir. 80.
81.
Sir, 81.
82.
Present, sir, 82.
83. 84.
Present, sir.
Okay, 85.
Yes, sir. 85.
86.
85.
85 मॉर्निंग क्लास में था कि नहीं? नहीं था.
Present, sir.
85, 86 okay, 87. 88.
Yes, sir, 88 present.
89. 90.
Present, sir.
83 present है, ठीक है, दे दिया. 91. 92.
Present, sir.
93. 94. 91 दे दिया. 94. 93. 94. 95. 97.
Sir, 67 present.
Present, sir. 97.
90, 9,
97 is present, sir.
Sir,
97.
57 present.
बीच में मत बोलो, लास्ट में बोलना.
Yes, present, sir. 27 is present.
97. 98.
Present, sir.
98 है 98 ओ 98 97 दे दिया 98 98 नहीं है 99 100 101
Present, sir. 101.
100 okay 102
Present, sir.
okay 103 104 105 106
Present, sir.
107
Yes, sir.
108 109
Present, sir.
110 111 112
Yes, sir.
okay 113 114 115
Yes, sir.
116 117
Yes, sir. 117.
okay 118 119
Yes,
120
sir. 119.
19 है
Yes,
okay
sir.
120
9.
21 okay now tell me anyone left to give attendance
Sir,
Sir, 116.
7 present.
116 एक करके 116
Yes, sir. 116.
okay given next
Sir, 57.
एक second okay 93 67
57.
57 right
Yes, sir.
57 given है दिया हुआ है anyone left
Sir, 50.
54
Yes, sir.
okay okay कहाँ गया था तब हो गया दे दिया anyone left